It's time on the program where we bring you our person of interest, and the one we have for you today is a heartwarming story of compassion and music, all sort of strung together. Palak Munjal, the renowned Indian playback singer who is not only touching hearts with her soulful renditions in Bollywood, but also with the noble gestures towards children undergoing heart surgeries. Palak has extended her caring hand through the foundation that she runs, which is a heart foundation to provide the financial aid for heart surgeries for underprivileged children across the country.
Beyond just funding, she's also initiated a very, very unique way to remember each patient whose life she's touched. So the way that she does that is after each surgery, she actually has the family give her a doll and she'll keep that doll with her. We'll talk a little bit more about this. We'll even maybe get to see a peek of the doll collection that she's gathered over the years, because she's really been doing this for more than a decade. Let's celebrate Palak. Let's talk a little bit more about how you can be more than your career with her today on the show. Let's go over to her right now. Good morning, Palak. Thank you so much for joining us here on the show. A few days ago, you reached a milestone. I believe it was in June, where you supported and celebrated the 3,000th surgery of a child. So you've supported, as we were telling our audiences, financially a number of surgeries. This was your 3,000th. How did you feel? And I believe it was also a young boy from Indore, your hometown. Just tell us more.
First of all, completing 3,000 surgeries, actually, I didn't come to terms with it till, recently, because it has been a long process for me. I started my mission at the age of 7, and it took me so many years to reach the number 3,000. And people around me actually made it look bigger than what it was for me personally, because I still have a waiting list of 412 kids. Every concert that I do is dedicated for the surgeries. I started off as one of the initiatives to help a kid who had approached me. His parents had come to me for help for his operation, for a surgery, and then many more kids came for help, and un Christmas se aage shows milte gaye, and then I reached 3,000th figure. And while I was entering the operation theatre, because most of the times when the surgeries happen, surgeries that I sponsor, I'm allowed to be inside the theatre, and I chant Navkar Mantra and Geeta Ka Paath. So I was just entering the theatre, and I just realized that this is the 3,000th kid. It's a 3,000th life. And it almost feels like I have a family of 3,000 children. And it's surreal because, again, आप जब अच्छा काम करने का सोचते हो तो एक छोटी सी पहल एक इतने बड़े मकसद का रूप ले लेती है. And I'm truly grateful for the journey. Yes, the kid was from Indore. Alok, his name is. Such a lovely kid. It wasn't deliberate. Actually, I followed the waiting list, और waiting list में जो 3,000 kid आया, it happened to be a kid from Indore. And my first kid was also from Indore, so it felt really special.
How lovely. Palak, tell us, a lot of people do philanthropy work, but how did it start for you? What got you into this? And why kids with heart surgeries? How did that trigger?
When the Kargil war happened, I was around 6 years old, and my mom would read newspaper for me. And she was telling me that time a lot of people were coming forward to help the soldiers. And I, as a kid, was a very sensitive, very emotional kid. My parents were always in trouble because of me, because अगर हम किसी दुकान पर भी चले जाते थे और अगर हम वहाँ से सामान नहीं खरीदते थे तो I would tell them कि उनके बच्चे इंतजार कर रहे होंगे, आपने उन्हें उम्मीद जगा दी, and we can't go without buying. So that was an opportunity for me to utilize my emotion to turn it into action. So I went from shop to shop around my house, and I would tell the shopkeeper uncle कि मैं मेरे वतन के लोगों का आती हूँ और उसके बदले आप जो भी कुछ Kargil soldiers के लिए donate कर सके. And ऐसा करते करते I managed to collect 25,000 rupees, which was a huge amount for a 6-year-old kid. And that was the first time I realized that the singing, which is truly a blessing for me from God, was not gifted to me only as a hobby or as a career. It was a power through which I could actually make a difference. I could save lives. And that was the time I think I realized that, yes, this blessing is going to turn out into multiplication of blessings.
What an inspiring way to start our week, Palak. Each story you're telling us, just tell us. We had a technical question. We were wondering, how does your team actually collate a waiting list? How do you decide who you're going to add on your list? What does that process look like?
First of all, I don't have a team for my charity work. It's me. It's me and my mom. My mom meets the patients, their parents. They approach us through doctors, sometimes through politicians, sometimes wherever I go to perform, there they come and meet us. I have a very strict waiting list system, but I have to kind of manage that sometimes, because sometimes, you know, what happens, some people come in an ambulance to my building and they say कि हमारा बच्चा नीचे oxygen पे है और उसे बचा लो. They don't even know that I'm a singer. They sometimes think that I'm a doctor. And in that kind of incident, I have to manage my waiting list a little bit. Then I send the reports to the doctors. I get concessions from different hospitals across the country. I get credit also up to 10 lakh rupees at a hospital in Indore. तो अगर मेरे पास फंड नहीं भी होता है तो भी वो मेरे बच्चों को ऑपरेट कर देते हैं. So yeah, then the doctors decide कि किस बच्चे को पहले ऑपरेशन की ज़रूरत है. And then the surgery happens. I meet the kid. Most of the times I am present for the surgery also. And then that's the best moment actually after the surgery, when if I'm not there also, doctor uncle calls me and tells me, "Badhaiyo Palak, तुम्हारा एक और बच्चा बच गया." This is a ritual that I follow with all the doctors, and that is the moment I live for. That's a happiness that nobody can trade for me. Yeah.
Quite beautiful. Palak, but tell us, आप इतना अच्छा काम कर रही हैं. You're touching so many hearts quite literally. How are you balancing it out with a full-time career in singing?
So I decided to become a playback singer at the age of 4. And I'm a Marwari, nobody in my family sings. So it was a little bit of tricky journey for me in terms of wanting to know where to get training from and what is essential to become a playback singer. We didn't have any information as such, but my mom didn't leave any stone unturned to get me trained. So I've been getting trained in Indian classical music ever since I was 6. She got me learn Urdu. She thought कि वो अल्फाज अदायगी के लिए बहुत ज़रूरी है, तो मुझे पढ़ना और लिखना दोनों आता है. And we were based in Indore, but playback singing का career future मुंबई में है, इसलिए पूरी family shift हुई मेरे लिए when I turned 13, and my Guruji told my parents कि अब मेरी आवाज़ mature हो रही है. And then we came here. Then I started calling out people कि मैं मुंबई आ गई हूँ, मेरे लायक कोई काम है सिंगिंग का तो प्लीज़ बताइए. And then I met Salman Khan sir. As soon as he met me, he told me that soon you're going to sing for my film. And he made it happen. He gave me my first break. Then I got Ashiki 2, and ever since then, there was no turning back. I take my riyaz very, very seriously. I wake up and practice religiously for an hour every day, except for the days when I'm recording more than 2 songs. I think singing is my superpower because singing के ज़रिए ही मैं इतने बड़े काम कर पाई हूँ. I feel कि singing की वजह से ही इतने लोगों की जान बच पा रही है. So my singing and my charity work goes along. So yes, as I'm sitting here, I'm seeing my dolls. Actually, I collect one doll for each surgery that I sponsor. So I have 3,002 dolls now. And like you said in the earlier question, I remain in touch with all the kids. So I said कि 3,000 बच्चों की family जैसी ही है मेरे लिए, because मेरी birthday पर हो या राखी पर हो, दिवाली पर हो, they keep reaching out to me. I keep reaching out to them.
Palak, we're talking to you and just hearing such a balanced human being. Just tell our audiences, it's a little bit of an intimate question, but how do you stay centered, you know, with all of this fame perhaps coming your way, this recognition of your work?
I feel that, a lot of people ask me if they find it quite intriguing. They find it quite unreal that how can you donate all your income to other people? Why don't you keep it for yourself? How can you donate such a big chunk of your income, the concert income, to these people? And they find it very, very, very selfless act. I can make it simple for people to understand by saying that it's not a selfish act. In fact, it's a very, very selfish act. I derive a lot of happiness. I derive immense satisfaction and peace by doing this. आज के ज़माने में जब हम शांति ढूंढने के लिए, खुशी ढूंढने के लिए अलग अलग चीज़ें करते हैं, अलग अलग कैंप्स में जाते हैं, अलग अलग धर्मों का सहारा लेते हैं, I feel that this is something I truly find happiness in. जब मैं उन बच्चों को मुस्कुराते हुए देखती हूँ, जब मैं उन पेरेंट्स से मिलती हूँ सर्जरीज के बाद, the satisfaction that I see on their face and to just know कि शायद मैं एक छोटा सा हिस्सा हूँ, और छोटा सा रीजन हूँ उस खुशी के पीछे, that is something I feel is very very precious. I feel कि हम कितने भी पैसे कमा ले, मैं कितने भी achievements कर लूँ जिंदगी में, this happiness is unmatchable.
That's indeed coming across in your face as well.